Hi Leos, this is going to be your April 2020 mid-month reading. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot for your reading. It's going to be a 7-card spread, and then I'll pull a couple oracle cards at the end. Off the bat, I'm seeing the 8 of Cups and the Hierophant, okay? Walking away from past emotional attachments, and I feel like that's really drawing upon your inner and spiritual strength, okay? Which is energy we've been picking up on for y'all for a while. So I feel like this might pertain to a situation that has been ongoing, okay? Or, you know, it could be obviously everything that's going on right now. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming in. Ancestors, spirits, what are the messages for sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign? Again, 7 cards. I think I am gonna like take a photo of the cards and I'll post them to my Instagram account. But yeah, I'm not recording the cards today for whatever reason. Okay. So, ooh, look at that, 10 of Pentacles. This can be the marriage card, right? Or just penultimate success, stability, security, right? So it has that sort of intonation, I almost said intimation of marriage, okay? In your past, you have the Moon card, can be Pisces or Cancer energy, water energy for sure. Notice here we have a full moon, and we did have a full moon in Aries earlier this month, okay, which is your fire sign cousin. And I do feel like there's sort of things being uncovered, okay? The unknown, like the occult, or like things that are not known, right? Either sometimes it can be like someone keeping something from someone else, right? Or just not yet fully realizing or like knowing something, okay? Whether it's like a fact-based sort of thing or whether it's like some sort of internal knowing or recognition around something, perhaps some kind of decision, okay? In your present, you guys are showing up in your energy. I love this. The Strength card, okay? Definitely more fire energy here, sun energy like the Leos. Again, really calling upon your inner strength with that lion there, right? But I love the depiction of the Strength card that shows like a woman, right? And again, energies are non-gendered, right? We all have masculine and feminine energies, but really taming your inner strength. It's like being able to wield it in a way that empowers you, right, rather than allowing it to overpower you. Very nice here. And actually you have 3 major arcanas coming up for your past, present, future energy, okay? So the future energy is the Star card, Aquarian energy, healing energy, really bearing yourself here, right? I love the imagery on this card. Just shows someone, right, who's really comfortable in themselves and in their essence, okay, knows how to pour into themselves and out of themselves, right, this equal balance of give and take, because I am feeling like a balancing energy in your reading. I was feeling that as I was shuffling, and it is coming out here a little bit in the cards as well. Your advice is the 6 of Wands, more fire energy here, taking action, right, and see how I love with the wreath on the card, it's like, for me, that really is a depiction of having come full circle about something, right? Or starting this new cycle, okay? And there's praise here, right? Whether this is praise from other people who might notice a change or a difference in you, or whatever it is that you might be working on right down the line, or almost like in a sense of patting yourself on the back, really being proud of yourself for the work that you've been able to do, okay? And again, whether that's like literal work in terms of your job or business or interpersonal relationships, or whether this is more of like a soul's growth, right? Because we did see that Hierophant card at the beginning of the reading. So in your environment, you have the 2 of Swords. Interesting here because the Aquarian energy is sitting directly opposite each other the way that I have the cards laid out here, okay? So remember, you had the Star card in your future. So in your present energy is sort of a choice or decision, okay? And in fact, see, remember how we saw the Moon card? It's like, you may not really realize this yet or know about it, okay? Maybe some sort of offer or opportunity is gonna be presented to you and you'll have to make a choice or decision about that. Or again, this is like some sort of internal, intuitive soul's knowing and reckoning and making a choice or a decision based on that, right? the imagery on the Two of Swords is often about not making a decision necessarily based off of what you see, okay? Because sometimes appearances can be deceiving, or again, maybe someone is keeping some sort of information, right? Lying by omission. I don't know why. I don't see this. The Seven of Swords is not out here, but that's possibly an energy that's at play, okay? But yeah, making your decision based off of your intuition that's coming up in your environment. And I'm also, notice how we had the full moon, right, which we already had. And then I'm not exactly sure when the new moon is, but it is almost like maybe it's coming up around the new moon, okay, which might be in the next couple of weeks, as I'm seeing the number 2 there on that card. Or yeah, something like that. It does feel like it's either here now or swiftly approaching, okay? In your hopes and fears category is the Justice card. Libra energy, there's lots of air energy here in your reading, Leo. Could be you or someone else around you, just very much like in your thoughts, in your head. Okay, and notice again there with the scales of justice, how there almost appears to be like an imbalance right now, and so there's something that needs to be balanced. The other thing that's standing out to me on this card that doesn't always stand out is that purple sort of curtain in the background. It's like something has yet to be revealed or discovered or known, okay? Again, with that moon energy coming in, okay? But I do feel like, and notice here too, how you have the Two of Swords, right, in the environment, and then this coming up in your hopes and fears as the next card. So it's like, this almost feels like the decision, okay, or the sort of karmic reckoning, if you will, or the soul's growth, the Justice card, okay? More major arcana energy here as well. That's pretty much about all I was getting off this card. I was almost going to say there feels like there might be something temporal about it, right? Like time-wise, and if so, then I am getting like Libra season, which is fall time. But again, the Two of Swords felt a little bit more immediate than that. But you know, apply it however it may resonate. I do also feel like because this is coming up in your hopes and fears category, it does seem like maybe there's some worry here around whether you will receive justice. Okay, is this a good indicator that you will with the Justice card coming up in reverse? You could also be dealing with a legal situation, which you might in fact be, you know, might be causing some sort of anxiety or stress or worry. But I don't really feel like there's anything to worry about here because the reading overall is quite beautiful. Let's see what's coming up at the bottom. Two of Pentacles, okay, so making a decision, right? Two of Pentacles at the bottom with the Ten of Pentacles, like I showed you already at the top. And your outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. This is the decision again. See how we keep going from 2 to 1, from 2 swords to 1, from 2 pentacles to 1 pentacle here. And Knight of Swords energy, this is earth energy, right? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, grounded energy, maintaining your grounding. That's a lot of what this strength card is about too, okay? So that you can maintain your strength over time. It's like, what's it called when you're running like it's a marathon, not a sprint, right? And you have to pace yourself. That's what this energy is about as well as, you know, having appropriate boundaries, right? That's what I get off of all of the armor. Sometimes this implies like needing to sort of defend yourself, which again, if you're dealing with a legal situation, could be the case. But again, it does seem like there is going to be a just outcome. And this is really moving forward, okay, with whatever your plan or this change or this decision might be, okay? Could definitely for a lot of you be pertaining to work here, just with the wands as well as the pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, just remember, is a very like slow and steady wins the race kind of energy, okay? So I'm gonna get a numerology card for y'all. Definitely feel like there's communication surrounding your reading, okay, which would be more of that air energy. So again, thinking about things, communicating things, whether it's just like internally with yourself through meditation or journaling, or maybe in fact having a conversation with someone. Again, there could be like information that needs to come forth or something like that, either to you, from you to someone else, or vice versa. What are the numerology messages for Leo? Parenting. Okay, so it could definitely pertain to children or something involving parenting, or perhaps your own parents. Number 63, which is a 9, right? And 9 represents completion, okay? Cycles, right? And remember we saw that reef on the 6 of Wands. So I'm gonna read for this card. I'm still deciding. if I'm gonna pull 2 oracles or 1, because well, not oracles, I have my Kipper deck and I'm just going back and forth as to whether I'm gonna use it. So it says, this card indicates that you have a natural gift for parenting and working with children. Perhaps you have a child or children of your own, or maybe there are children within your extended family or circle of friends. Maybe you play the parental role within your relationships with others who tend to behave like children. Whatever the case may be, your ability to teach, nurture, and guide the next generation raises the vibration of the world. Every ounce of time, attention, love, and support you invest in a child pays dividends down the road. This is a time to honor and embrace the significant role you play in the life of a child, whether it is your own or that of a partner, neighbor, relative, client, or friend. Don't underestimate the importance of your unconditional love and guidance, because even a small gesture can have a massive impact on a child's life. I love that. And there's an affirmation here that says, I love and nurture children and make the world a brighter place. Again, with that color yellow there. Yellow really speaks to creativity, to our solar plexus chakra. Always reminds me of you, Leos, since you are the sun card, right? The sun, the strength. And we saw lots of yellow here on the strength, on the justice, okay? And strength and justice are also coming up outside each other's, or opposite each other rather. Again, I will post the video. So I do feel like, especially if you're dealing with, you know, difficult discussions with other people or a legal situation, there is a need here for a little bit of temperance in terms of yourself, how you respond, right? I think those of you who might be dealing with a situation like that know exactly what I mean, so I'm not going to elaborate further. Okay, and I am gonna pull a Kipper card. I'm still new to this deck. I just saw community, so I am feeling a pull to, like, you know, rely on your close family and friends, okay? Okay. Let's see, what are the messages for Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Leos. A couple cards wanted to flip there, but didn't. Let me just shuffle the deck one more time. I'm seeing High Honor, which very much like that Hierophant card that we saw, as well as the Strength card. Look, can't speak this morning. What are the messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign? Okay, this is interesting because remember how I mentioned 7 of Swords energy and perhaps someone not being entirely honest, especially there with that Moon card, okay? Really paying attention to your intuition, because I feel like your intuition is trying to, like, sort of give you a red flag. So we have false person here, okay? And notice how I said red, and there's red. This woman is wearing red, her hair is red. This guy is wearing red in the background. So just keep your eyes and ears open and peeled, okay? I do feel like this will, like, come out, or you'll find out who or what this is if you don't already know or suspect, okay? There's also an emphasis on the number 8 as well, which 8 talks about manifestation as well as abundance. So again, overall, very positive energy here, but I did feel like a little sort of sneaking suspicion, like something's not exactly quite right here. But again, I do feel like you either intuitively know that, okay, in which case trust it, or there's going to be some sort of evidence coming to the fore, okay? And I use that word very specifically. So Leos, that's been your April mid-month reading. If you like this reading, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so through my website. And yeah, again, I will post the photos of the readings to my Instagram. I probably won't use them as the thumbnail. Maybe, but probably not. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye, Leos.